right, boss? Jackie said you wanted me round here on the quick.
Yeah, I can't find Terry. I don't think he stopped at the flat last night.
Why? Where is he, like?
Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be worried about him, would I?
Oh, right, yeah.
Do us a favour, would you, Jimmy? Put that bin on the back of ours, eh?
Oh, morning, Barry.
Dave, where did you leave Terry last night?
At the flat. Is there a problem?
Well, he's not there. And when I went round, the salon door's open.
That's odd.
Yeah, well, are you sure he went right into the flat?
Well, I presume so. I left him at the salon. I said I'd see him sometime today, and he could tag along with me if he wanted to.
Right. We better have a look round the woods where that note of Simon was holed up, eh? I'll see you later, Dave.
Barry, look up about these wheelie bins. We never got a chance to have a word.
Well, maybe later, eh?
Can I have some cooked breakfast?
Thought you were cooking it.
Me haven't even been down yet. Thought it was my dad.
Thought what was me?
Doing break.
Thought our Carl had gone to work.
Yes.
Aye. Wait there.
Oh, it's not the case yours, is it?
Oh, your dad'll sort it.
What the bloody hell are you playing at? What the hell are you doing here? I was just going to ask you the same thing. How'd you get in? He's bloody broken. Oh, come on, out.
Hardy. Hold on a minute, Ed.
No, he's on his way out, or I'm calling the busies.
Hi. I didn't hear you go out.
Yeah, I just went to get this. See if they'd publish that message for our Ellis. Let's have a look. Yes, they've done it. Well, let's hope he rings. He's done this before, you know, just disappeared off the face of the earth without a word.
I still think it's a bit insensitive asking him to be best man, you know.
That's my brother, he'll understand.
Well, I just prefer it if we had someone else. Please, Mick.
I'll see.
Morning, campers.
All right, son.
Hey, I've always thought that dressing gown looked better on him, you know. And, any chance of making a cup of tea?
Yeah, right.
It was finally.
Best man.
Yeah, suits me.
Hey, Sin. Me and Maz have just been talking about a best man for the wedding, you know. And we wondered if you had any suggestions, like.
Well, you want someone who's a mate, a good mate.
And reliable.
Trustworthy.
Someone who knows the both of us and the kids.
Yeah, so we wondered if you thought that Greg might be embarrassed if we asked him.
Greg?
Yeah, I thought it'd make a nice gesture, you know.
Yeah, it'd be a good choice.
Mick.
Nah. Would you do it, mate?
Me?
Yeah, well, if I can't get out Ellis, I'll be made up if you do it, son.
Me too.
I'd love to. And I'll tell you what, you're going to be dead proud of me, because I'm going to be the best man ever.
He's not going to hurt anyone.
What's this all about, then?
He looks mad.
Oh, something's not right. He's been in hospital, remember?
What are we going to do with him? He can't stay here.
Look, go and get some trousers on and go over and see his mate Barry Grant. Tell him what's happened. Terry? You go and sit down, love. We'll sort the breakfast. All right.
Ah, Mrs. Jordache, I know it's early, but I wanted to catch everybody before they got underway for the day.
Ah, is this about the wheelie bins?
Yes. You see, I'm afraid that time is against us. They're coming to empty these bins on Friday, and I wanted to get our feelings, as expressed in these signed letters, on the authorities' desk by tomorrow at the latest.
Well, I have read the letter, but, Beth and I think the bins are okay.
Ah, well, yes, I'm sure that initially they may appear quite smart, and indeed the word practical does spring to mind, but do you realise that it's your responsibility to wheel that thing from your back garden out to the front?
No, I didn't.
Well, not many people do. So if you forget to wheel the thing out onto your front path, no waste disposal operative, as they call themselves these days, is prepared to do that for you. So consequently, you are going to be left with a malodorous, overflowing bin full of putrefying waste for another entire week.
I think I'd get used to taking it out.
Ah, but the weight of the thing, Mrs. Jordache. Have you tried pushing a full one?
No, are they heavy to push?
Oh, Well, I haven't actually tried one myself, but I have done a few calculations. And based on the average family output of waste, as outlined in this consumer booklet I've obtained, you are going to have to push a huge amount
David!
of rubbish.
Terry's in the house.
What?
Can you give us a hand?
Yes, of course. I'll be right with you. Could you excuse me a moment, please, Mrs. Jordache?
Mr. Crosby, I think we'll keep the bin. Sorry.
But, Mrs. Jordache, please, think of Trafalgar, D-Day. Our tenacity and fortitude is legendary.
I'm sorry.
Come on, David.
All right. I'll be back.
He's in the kitchen. I'm not being funny, but I don't really want you in here.
I'll be Barry.
I don't care who you're with. This is my house.
I have been rehabilitated, you know.
Come on in, Dave.
Thank you. So, Eddie, what's the situation?
I came downstairs, and this fella's in there cooking breakfast.
Yeah. Look, I do know him, so I'll have a word.
Oh, hiya, David.
Morning, Rosie.
Can you get ready for school, please?
I want to watch this.
Hey, it's not a peep show. Go on. It's like living in the Twilight Zone here, isn't it? I mean, he could have asked me how I wanted my eggs, couldn't he?
Oh, Eddie.
What's up, mate?
Nothing.
Terry, do you know where you are?
In my house. Sue and Danny. I want them.
Who's Sue and Danny?
They were his wife and son. They died a while ago in tragic circumstances, I believe. He lived here once with them, you see.
Oh, the poor bugger.
So was he flipped over?
No, he's just under immense pressure. He did come back here once before, I understand. They found him sitting in the back garden. You see, this place obviously has strong emotional ties for him.
I'd get him to the docks if I were you.
Yes, that would be the best thing, I think.
He's not going to be staying here all day, is he?
Look, they'll take him as soon as they can.
Well, I can't leave you and Eileen on your own with him.
Oh.
He broke in, remember? Who knows what he might do?
Oh, come on, Ed. The man's not well. Look, those two will get him sorted. Look, you go and see Marianne Dwyer. Your mate Mick's in lumber. Might help if she gets her job back.
All right.
Terry, is there anyone you would like us to get in touch with?
Sue and Danny. Don't mind being with them.
We're going to have to get him out of here.
Okay, yeah. We'll take him to the flat. I'll get Jimmy to keep an eye on him.
I think he needs someone a bit more professional. He needs medical attention, and the sooner the better.
Right. Well, let's get him out of here and I'll think about it.
Morning, Mandy. Been on the nippy side.
Yes, I'll get your money for you. You what?
Do you mind if I come in and check it?
I'd rather you didn't.
But Mandy, it's freezing. You don't leave friends out in the cold.
We're not friends. Like you said, it's business.
We can be both. Every penny there. But what about next week? And the week after?
Well, that's my responsibility.
Well, it's mine as well. Did you think about my offer?
Yeah, for all of 2 minutes. You can forget it.
All of 2 minutes, eh? I'll bet you stayed awake half the night just wondering how you could wipe those debts out, didn't you? Mandy, I just want to help. I think it's a very generous offer.
Look, I've got lots to do.
Do you know about compound interest, Mandy? Because I did some figures last night. And unless you win the pools or the lottery, like you said, I'm going to be coming to this front door for years. I think we need to talk.
Yeah, well, can we talk next week?
Mandy, sweetheart, I'll stay out here until you let me in. I don't care how long it takes. It's no good you pretending you don't have debts. You do. And they're going to go on and on. Unless we can work something out. Thank you. And a nice warm drink wouldn't go amiss.
Sally, we've got an appointment with the doctor. I don't need one. I'm fine. I just want Sue and Danny.
We won't be there long, old son.
No. I know they're near. Let them go. Let me go!
Look, Terry, no one's gonna hurt you. I promise.
Leave me, please.
You're early, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Mick said he needed the van cleaning out today.
Oh, very keen, I must say.
Yeah, well, he's a good boss, isn't he, eh? I mean, if he hadn't given me this job, I'd have probably been back inside now. And Carol and our Gary, well, hey, I don't really like to think about it. Hey, there's a picket line there, matey, you know.
Hello.
You off out then?
Job hunting, as a matter of fact. You might be hanging on in there by the skin of your teeth, but I'm out.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to talk about. I think you might have been caught up in some skullduggery.
What do you mean?
There's info in there which we used to our advantage, but I'm afraid you were a casualty. Let's just say we found out about the company phone tapping us.
Oh?
Yeah, it's all in there. Some strictly confidential documents we came across.
How?
That's not the problem. The point is, we were playing management at their own game, and we mentioned your name a few times, gave a few dodgy bits of information.
And I suppose you led management to believe that I was on your side?
We said a lot of things. We just didn't expect you to get in lumber. But we didn't tap the phones.
Neither did I.
But you knew about it. It is illegal, you know.
Okay. So what next? I mean, what is this stuff?
These documents prove Lycratech were tapping the union office phones. We're going to tell management we know, and we want our deal recognised.
They won't buy that.
They might if we threaten to go to the newspapers or the police. Now, if you come in with us, it'll support our case, and then we'll back you if you want to get your job back. It's a good offer.
I'll think about it.
Fair enough. There's copies of the stuff we're going to take to them. Oh, don't be too long thinking, will you? We want to get this finished with tomorrow. With a bit of luck, we might have our members back to work, and you might get your job back.
I just want to be friends, Mandy.
Why me?
Because I like you. I find you attractive. What's wrong with that? I mean, I've got something you want, money, and you've got something I want.
I'm sorry, but I don't think so.
Well, look at it another way. Everything has a value, right? Right? The hard bits, trying to put a price on whatever it is. Now, some things are easy. Cars, clothes, whatever. But what about your body, Mandy? How much would you put on that? What price to clear your debts?
Look, I'm going to finish the cleaning.
Our Leo and Gemma are going to look great on the big day. Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, you should have them in them kilts and that, you know what I mean? Look dead posh.
Oh, yeah, can you see our Leo in a kilt?
Hey, listen, Mick, I was wondering, couldn't let me have some time off tomorrow afternoon, could you?
Well, what's up?
Well,
Nothing really, it's just that I've got the Alecki man coming round, you know, and I'm not sure if our Gary's going to be around for him. He'll only be an hour or so.
Yeah, no problems.
Cheers, nice one, Mick.
Hi.
Hey, Maz. Hey. Got the wedding rings here.
Ooh, let's have a look. These are great. I hope mine's been altered properly.
What's going on?
Oh, no, yeah, you can't do that, it's bad luck.
Since when?
I don't know. I read it in Titbits years ago.
So listen, and enjoying the work front?
Well, I've registered with a personnel management agency.
That's a start, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think between Nitrotech and Eddie Banks, I'll be lucky if I get a secretarial job.
Oh, come on, that's a bit hard on Eddie. He's only defending union members.
Yeah, but he came in before and told me that him and his mate Joey basically set me up.
What?
It's a long story, but they made out to Lightro that I was on the side of the union, which is why I had to leave.
Eddie set you up?
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna see him.
To say what?
No one does that to my wife.
Well said, Mick.
Look, the last thing he needs is egging on. Mick! Mick! You are so predictable. You fly off the handle.
I'm just gonna tell him what I think about him, that's all.
I don't want you getting involved, Mick.
Yeah, well, I am involved. But you're going to be my wife. I don't want people walking all over you.
Look, if I'd wanted to fight this, I would do. Some things just aren't worth it.
Well, just put the boot on the other foot, will you? Do you think if it was Eddie's wife, he would just sit round his backside and let me get away with it?
Oh, so it's back to the caveman mentality now, is it? Stand up and be counted.
Hey, what are you playing at, Eddie? Getting her the sack? I didn't believe you could do something like that.
We didn't expect it to turn out this way, Mick.
She's got the sack, Eddie. Me and you are mates. I helped you out with those Kershaw people. I ended up in Aussie, and I'd do the same again for you.
What's going on here?
Did you know that they were behind Marianne getting the push?
Mick, we're involved in an industrial dispute. Her company wants to screw the workers as much as they can. We did everything by the rule book, but I'll tell you, mate, they used dirty tricks. They tapped our phones. Can you believe that? Invaded our privacy.
I know they tapped the phones, and she was against all that. But the point is this...
Hold on. You knew about it? You knew what they were up to?
Well, yeah, but...
So where's the mates thing going now, then, Mick? How could you keep that from us?
Look, I'm stuck in the middle here.
Look, it's Lightro's to blame.
Yeah, you could have picked on someone else to stitch up, Eddie.
Mick, we didn't do it to get Marianne the sack, mate. Are we still mates, like?
Yeah.
And the offer's still on the table for Marianne.
What's all this?
We're going to tell management we know about this phone tapping, like, and we've said we'll back Marianne if she wants to get a job back.
Oh, well, I'll have some of that.
I'm thinking about it, Mick. Don't rush me.
You know, if it means you're getting your job back, it's definitely worth a shout.
I'm thinking about it.
I hate the sound of vacuum cleaners. I have to leave the room when my mother gets ours out. I don't want you to dismiss my offer out of hand.
Can you please not go on about it? I can't just jump into bed with somebody I don't even know.
Mandy, you don't really have a man in your life, do you? And well, that's unnatural. Everybody needs somebody. I think you might have been a bit rash in making up your mind so quickly. Look, you don't want these debts hanging over you forever, do you? We only have to be nice to each other.
What's the score here?
Nothing.
Mandy was a bit upset.
Was it not upset you?
I'm not upset. Look, can you go, please?
Yeah. No.
Ooh, you look vicious when you're angry. Bye, Mandy. See you soon. Bye.
What was he doing, touching you?
I don't want to talk about this.
Well, I thought he wasn't coming in again.
He just came in.
And?
What do you mean, and?
Well, it all looked a bit cosy to me.
Oh, thanks very much.
Well, I didn't see you trying to get out of his clutches.
I wasn't in his clutches.
And what would have happened if I hadn't come back, eh? No wonder you didn't want me here when he came round.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I think he comes round a little bit too often for it to be just business. Or maybe he's here for another reason.
Oh, I don't know how you can even think it.
It's not what I think.
That's what I saw.
All right, Jimbo.
All right, Craig, swing on, mate.
I am just off to meet the team, you know. One last check-up on the arrangements for tomorrow.
Listen, kid, I was thinking maybe I was a bit rash, you know, knocking you back and all that, like, it's just I could do with something coming in, you know, a bit of extra bit of cash and that. You know, Trimbo coming up, know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'd love to have you with us, Jimmy, but this really isn't a job for you, is it? We're going tooled up, remember?
Oh, Greg, I thought you would have seen sense on that one, mate.
Look, this is the one and only time I'll be going tooled up because it's the one and only time I'll be doing a job like this. Look, I've got a sick wife and a lad to bring up.
That why you're doing it, like?
Yeah. I mean, this is the one that's going to set me up for life, isn't it?
Hey, listen, don't suppose you fancy anything to calm your nerves for tomorrow, do you? You know, a bit of Charlie, anything like that, like...
Jimmy, look, I've told you, I'm not a dickhead. I don't do drugs. I need a clear head. I'll tell you what I will do, though. Tomorrow, I might join you in that club of yours for a glass of champagne. See you later.
See you.
I'd have thought they'd have sent him down the Aussie.
So would I.
Hello, Terry. You all right? What happened?
Well, I told the doctor everything. That he wasn't eating, that he was shouting at people, the whole lot.
Good, good. Has he referred him for a psychiatric opinion?
Has he, Al? He asked him a few questions, gave him a quick once-over, and then wrote out a bloody prescription.
Well, what you'd expect.
Yeah, look, pills.
Antidepressants.
Will they work like?
I guess they'll work all right, but he won't feel any benefit for about 10 days, and even then it's not really treating the problem, it's just delaying it.
Well, how can we look after him when he's like this for that long, eh? Useless. Bloody useless. Hey, Terry!
Tez! Teddy, come on, mate.
Come on, son. Look at the state of him. He's totally off his head. What am I supposed to do now?
Next on 4, the return of Travelodge, and in the first programme of the new series, Pete McCarthy goes in search of the real Hawaii.